Hello friends, it is Em, back for another video, and this is not a bullet journal. So I have gone back and forth about this for a while. I was using my Moxie Life for goals, I was using two or three different bullet journals. It was getting to be a lot, and I decided that I wanted to bring something into my lineup that wasn't a bullet journal. So here I am using an undated mini Laurel Denise in a horizontal. So the big things that I've changed is that I'm no longer using a dated planner. I'm no longer using a large Laurel Denise. I'm using a horizontal instead of a vertical, and it's a Sunday start. There's a lot of changes here. Personally, for me, I do all of my goal setting, all of that fun stuff on Sundays. Sunday is when I've reset everything. Sunday is my Monday. That's just how it goes. So while I will have to go in and date this sort of stuff every single time, I don't think I mind it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially because I have the flexibility that if, I start using this in March and I don't know, April gets kind of crazy, I don't have to do anything with it. And I love that. I'm also just going in and going to cover up some of the dates that are not in March with some fun washi tape. This is going to be really simple, at least for the first month. Maybe just a little bit of washi tape, no stickers, all pen. All right, so I'm using this Laurel Denise as my everyday catch-all planner as well as my goal-setting planner. The thing I'm so freaking excited about is that I'm going to be able to see my monthly goals and my weekly actions on the same page. I cannot wait. So here I'm cutting in between the little O-rings, the wire binding, so that I'm going to be able to actually take out every little piece of the planner. So this allows me really, I just hate having the wiring because it makes my handwriting look bad. But I like being able to do this so that I can remove bits and bobs from it. And that's all. It's really, really simple. It's really easy. And I will say that I really had been enjoying using a horizontal in my catch-all bullet journal. I don't know what part of it I wasn't enjoying, So hopefully I'll figure out what that is when I'm in this planner. Right now I'm just going in for my monthly goals. I'm using the Moxie Life color system just because rainbows make me happy and it really helps me with associating what color means what goal. So we have personal, fun and recreation, work, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal development, financial and physical environment. If you hear any sort of stirring in the background, that is because Stitch has decided that he must be present for voiceover recording. And so those colors I'm also going to use on my calendar. So I'm just using this as a reminder of, doctor's appointments. I'll put those in health and wellness. My therapy appointments, I feel like I should have put under spiritual and personal development, but it's too late for that, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know, I just thought it was fun. I thought it was a good way for when I'm writing my weekly actions to be able to see, okay, this week I have a nutritionist appointment and we have book club, right? Those, if I have any actions that relate to those categories, then I can sort of color coordinate. We love a color coordination moment. It's just how it works. My plan, which, I've only done it for 1 week so far, or not even a week, right? 1 day, is to have my home and personal life stuff on the left-hand side and my content stuff on the right-hand side. Now, I am going to also have I'm going to be repurposing my bullet journal, I'm going to have a content journal now, which for the most part is just because I don't want to stop bullet journaling. And I felt I'm trying to figure out what serves me. And like having a journal with a bunch of drawings and colors and stuff like that, that really does make me happy. It's just the part of it that doesn't is the weekly spreads. So what I decided is that like this is my weeklies, right? But for like my big brain moments, you know, and like for things that I might want to share on the internet, I'll still have that content one. And I'll be posting a plan with me. I did like a super, in my opinion, drawing intensive cover theme, and like I'm seriously so excited about it. I spent like maybe a couple hours last night just like sketching it out, and like it is of course the most basic March theme ever. So think green. But I love it. I love it so much. Also, I'm going to color coordinate my weekly actions, and my weekly actions are literally right next to my monthly goals. So like it makes it easier to set actions that move you towards your goals when you can see your goals every freaking day. Like, I don't know. I think part of my problem was that I wasn't looking at my weekly actions until the end of the week. Like, I would check in on them on Saturday. And I'd go, oh, well, I didn't do that. Oh, darn. And then I would constantly have to flip back and forth. And, like, I would be setting weekly actions that I really liked. But, you know, they weren't moving me towards my goal of, you know, finding a new primary care provider. Like, that what I should have been doing as weekly actions is, like, research primary care providers. Call primary care providers. Stuff like that. I'm also listening to Ander and Santi We're Here, or Are Here? I think it's We're Here. And it's so good. I love it so much. In my opinion, the optimal way to set up a journal is to have an audiobook or music on, really set the mood. I haven't been lighting candles as much lately, but I definitely should. And I keep saying should. Should is a cognitive distortion. I want to light some candles. I think I'm going to light a candle right after this. It might help keep the kitties off my desk. But I think that this is really going to help. We've been getting into doing chores. I know that's a very adult thing that we should have been doing this entire time. But we hadn't, right? We had previously just hired a cleaning service because we could not be arsed to deal with that. But we're saving money, we're buying a house, and so we cut it because it was an expense that we didn't need to do. We bought a fancy vacuum and had never been using it. And now, going around the house with my Dyson, vacuuming my gym floor is one of my favorite things to do. It's so weird. But that's something that's like really helped our physical environment, you know, feel nicer. And now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to write in all the labels for them. It's just such a simple setup. I do think that if I wanted to, maybe I could add stickers, but I don't know. This is minimal for me. Like, I mean, I know there's a ton of colors, right? But there's not a bunch of stickers. This entire setup took less than 30 minutes and I edited it down to 10 minutes. And that makes me happy. It's like, it's purely functional. Like with just a little bit, enough color to bring me joy. A little bit of washi thrown in here and there. But like, it's ready. All I have to do is set some goals for March, and I'm so excited. Like, this might be the best of both worlds. I may have just like, I don't know. This might be really great. And there's still so much space. So like, I have that entire right column for like random to-dos that like don't have to be done this week and aren't really weekly actions. And then I have the behind the flap for whatever I want to put there. Some of the habits I want to track this month are like exercising and wearing my night guard, which I keep calling my mouth guard like it's a sport. I don't know. But I'm interested to see sort of how this planner works for me. I'm very happy that it is undated. Laurel Denise is having a launch in March with some new products as well as just her minis that are already up, thank God. But I'm very excited to sort of get back into this system. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your goals for March are and how you feel about this new functional system. And as always, happy planning.